What if one of Hollywood's most elegant A-listers accidentally exposed one of the most talked about relationships in the industry without even realizing it, when Gwyneth Paltrow casually asked Timothée Chalamet if he had a girlfriend during a movie fitting? She wasn't fishing for gossip. It was small talk, but when Timothy smiled and said, "Yeah, she has 2 kids," Gwyneth's jaw practically dropped. 2 kids for a 20, something heartthrob known for his artsy films and quiet private life. That was unexpected. She told him that was punk rock, bold, different. She even praised him for being mature enough to date a mom, without having the slightest clue who that mom actually was. And here's where it gets wild. Gwyneth had no idea she was talking about Kylie Jenner. Yes, the Kylie Jenner, billionaire beauty mogul, reality TV royalty, and mother of Stormy and Air. It wasn't until later that the internet exploded with the revelation, leaving fans stunned that Paltrow, one of Hollywood's most connected stars, somehow missed the biggest pop culture romance of the year. But this wasn't just an innocent misunderstanding. It revealed something deeper about celebrity bubbles, generational gaps, and how even inside Hollywood, not everyone keeps up with the Kardashians, and believe it or not. That was only the beginning. It all started in a fitting room, not exactly where you'd expect Hollywood gossip to be born. Gwyneth Paltrow and Timothée Chalamet had just met while preparing for their upcoming movie Marty Supreme, and the atmosphere was casual, almost awkward. They were surrounded by racks of clothes, stylists buzzing around, lights glaring one of those behind. The scene's moments that's more real than glamorous. To break the ice, Gwyneth did what anyone would. She asked him a simple question. "So, do you have a girlfriend?" Timothy didn't flinch. Calm, collected, he said, "Yeah, and she has 2 kids." That's when Gwyneth's face lit up in surprise. 2 kids. She thought it was wild, a bold move for someone as young and in demand as Chalamet. She laughed and called it punk rock, meaning edgy, fearless, different from the usual Hollywood dating script. But here's the twist: she didn't ask who the girlfriend was. She just assumed it was someone older, maybe a non-famous woman. Gwyneth later admitted she had no idea he was talking about Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner, the billionaire makeup mogul and youngest member of the Kardashian Jenner empire, and when she finally realized who he meant, her reaction was pure disbelief. "I had no clue," she admitted in an interview, laughing at herself. "Everyone makes fun of me because I never know anything about pop culture." But that moment, that innocent conversation, ended up revealing just how out of touch even Hollywood royalty can be, and how carefully Timothy has managed to guard his personal life. Still, what happened next turned a light-hearted chat into a full-blown viral moment, and showed just how different Gwyneth and Timothy's worlds really are. Here's the thing about Gwyneth Paltrow: she's Hollywood royalty, but she doesn't exactly live like it. While the rest of the industry is glued to gossip blogs and celebrity updates, Gwyneth has proudly built a reputation for being almost disconnected. She once joked, "Everyone makes fun of me because I don't know anything." And she wasn't kidding. The woman who founded Goop, promotes spiritual cleanses, and swears by infrared saunas isn't exactly scrolling through TikTok for the latest dating rumors. So when Timothée Chalamet mentioned that his girlfriend had 2 kids, Gwyneth didn't connect the dots because she's not living in the Kardashian Jenner universe like the rest of us. Her world revolves around wellness retreats, candle lines, and mindfulness, not who's dating whom in Calabasas. And honestly, that detachment might be deliberate. Paltrow has spoken about how she avoids the chaos of celebrity culture, calling it noise. She's been there, done that. She's seen how fame can twist reality, how headlines can make or break a person overnight. So it's no wonder she keeps her circle small and her curiosity selective. But the irony, the moment she learned that Timothy's mysterious girlfriend was none other than Kylie Jenner, one of the most famous women on the planet, her entire mom group chat apparently blew up. Gwyneth said the messages came flooding in. How did you not know? And all she could do was laugh. Because while everyone else was obsessing over red carpets and paparazzi photos, she was just trying to make small talk on set, completely unaware she was standing in the middle of Hollywood's most unexpected love story. But her reaction, calling it punk rock, ended up revealing more than she ever intended. When Gwyneth called Timothée's relationship punk rock, she wasn't trying to be funny, she genuinely meant it. To her, the idea of a young Hollywood star dating a woman with kids went against everything this image-driven industry usually celebrates. In a world obsessed with perfection, youth, and PR-approved pairings, Chalamet's choice felt rebellious. Different, raw. She saw it as a kind of maturity most people in his position don't have. That's so cool, she told him, impressed that he wasn't chasing a cliché model-actress relationship. The irony, of course, is that she was unknowingly describing Kylie Jenner, one of the most famous women alive, and arguably the face of modern pop culture perfection. But Gwyneth's words struck a chord because they revealed something real about how people still judge women, especially mothers in Hollywood. Calling it punk rock was her way of saying, wow, that's brave. Not because dating a mom is radical, but because doing something authentic in an industry full of image management is. And whether she knew it or not, that tiny moment, that quick comment made in a fitting room, became a statement about how disconnected the old Hollywood guard can be from the new. Gwyneth saw the relationship as edgy and unexpected, while fans online saw it as the most viral romance of the year. Still, for Paltrow, it wasn't gossip, it was admiration. She respected that Timothée didn't care about status, headlines, or image, and in a way, she was right. Because when the world found out who he was really dating, it proved just how much he values privacy and how much Hollywood still loves a shock twist. But this wasn't just about Paltrow's reaction. The real story lay in who Kylie Jenner was and what dating her really meant for one of Hollywood's most private stars. Kylie Jenner isn't just another celebrity, she's a global brand, a billionaire mogul, and one of the most recognizable faces in the world. Born into the Kardashian-Jenner empire, she grew up in front of cameras, transforming from a quiet reality TV kid on Keeping Up with the Kardashians to the CEO of a beauty empire that redefined social media marketing. Every move she makes, every post, outfit, or relationship instantly becomes headline news. But what many forget is that behind the gloss and luxury, Kylie's also a 27-year-old mother of two. She shares her children, Stormi and Air, with rapper Travis Scott, and despite their on and off relationship, she's been praised for keeping her kids somewhat out of the chaos that surrounds her brand. That's what made Timothée Chalamet's relationship with her so surprising. Fans were shocked that the Oscar-nominated actor, known for his quiet, artsy lifestyle, was dating someone from one of the loudest families in entertainment. For Timothée, dating Kylie meant stepping into a world of paparazzi, private jets, and endless speculation. For Kylie, it meant breaking her pattern, moving away from high-profile rappers to someone from a totally different world, Hollywood's golden boy, the face of indie cinema. It was unexpected, maybe even strategic, depending on who you ask. Some reports claimed their connection was refreshingly low-key, while others hinted that the romance was more for convenience, two media powerhouses testing how their worlds could collide without imploding. But there's no denying that Kylie's family name carries weight. Being linked to her doesn't just make you a boy friend, it makes you part of the Kardashian-Jenner orbit, where privacy barely exists and image is everything. And that's what made Gwyneth Paltrow's obliviousness so fascinating. She wasn't just unaware of a celebrity couple, she was oblivious to a cultural force. To her, it was just a sweet story about a young man dating a mom. To everyone else, it was Hollywood's most unexpected crossover event. But if fans thought this relationship would go untouched by drama, they were wrong, because soon after, whispers began to spread that all might not be as perfect as it seemed. Lately, the perfect romance between Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner has started to show some cracks, at least, if the rumors are true. Reports have surfaced claiming the couple might be drifting apart, with sources hinting that their life goals just don't align. And honestly, it wouldn't be the first time Hollywood's most unexpected couple hit turbulence once the spotlight cooled. According to Cosmopolitan and other outlets, insiders say Timothée is laser-focused on his acting career, while Kylie's attention revolves around her kids and growing her billion-dollar empire. They're in totally different phases of life. One source claimed, suggesting the chemistry that once made them fascinating may now be fizzling out. Still, the two have made public appearances that kept fans guessing. Just days ago, they were spotted at a Yankees game. Timothée rocking a shaved head and laid-back vibe, Kylie sitting beside him looking, as some headlines claimed, bored out of her mind. Social media had a field day. Fans dissected every frame, from their body language to their eye contact, trying to figure out if something was off. Meanwhile, tabloids have been whispering that Timothée has been keeping a cautious distance from Kylie's famous family. Some say he's wary of being swallowed by the Kardashian machine, the constant cameras, the PR spins, the never-ending narrative. Reports even suggest he's avoided big family events, preferring to keep things as private as possible. But whether these rumors hold any truth or not, one thing's certain: their relationship is under a microscope, and every move they make feeds the frenzy. And for Gwyneth Paltrow,